Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to IT Day. My name is Mui Lin Sang. I'm a freshman from the Banking and Finance Department. I will be your MC for today. So for these sessions, we will have Mr. Limeng Sim from MIS Department, Mr. Limhorng Sok from CS Department, and Mr. Kimchhung Pech from CS Department. They are senior students from Paragon International University. Today, they are going to introduce you to their project called SERSITY Online Community. I'm pretty sure everyone is eager to know, what is SERSITY? What is it for? And how to use it? So stay tuned and drop any question you have in the chat box. This session will be 45 minutes long from 2:20 to 3:05 p.m. So now I won't be taking more of your time. Please welcome our presenter.
Let me share my screen first. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. And we are from SERSITY team. And today we're going to present our final year project. And let's just begin through our presentation. So this is our today agenda. And let's meet our team. These are the people who involved in this project. Without them, we could not finish our project at all. And first one is Dr. Pech. He is our supervisor. And second one is Mr. Visain. He is our mentor. Next one is Dr. Amrudi. She is our coordinator. And the bottom three is our team member. The first one is me, Limhorng Sok. And second one, Kimchhung Pech. And the last one is Lymeng Sim. So let's start with the problem. So the problem is that students who graduated from high school face the same problem again and again due to a lack of community and information. So we come up with an objective that we're going to create an online community for students and make it accessible for all of them. And most importantly is supporting Khmer language. But however, there are more problems that need to be put in consideration, such as false information, people providing false information to the community, shyness and lack of encouragement. As you may know, there are a lot of students, they are shy to ask and maybe lack of encouragement to ask. The last one is redundant question. The same question being asked again and again, since there is no system that record the answer and information for future students. So after a lot of research and analysis, we come up with a solution is to build a platform called SERSITY. SERSITY is a text-based platform that allows students to ask and answer questions, exchange information, and search for the answer that they want. Here are the 5 main features of SERSITY. There are post and comment that allow users to ask and answer the question to exchange information. Another one is voting. This allows users to evaluate the information, and this will help reducing the false information as well. Another one is search. This allows users to search directly for their answer without having to create another question to ask again on the platform. This will help reducing a redundancy question. And another one is anonymous mode. This allows users to ask their question without revealing their identity. This is very helpful to those who are shy and lack of encouragement. And the last one is encrypted chat. This allows users to message directly to another user with confidentiality. And to make our platform much more easier to use, we integrate it with enhanced hot algorithm, which is an algorithm that decides which information should be on front page. And another one is user ranking algorithm. It's an algorithm that record all the contribution of each user and generate a rank for them. Another one is bad word detection. This will filter out of all the inappropriate words. And the last one, the most important one, is Khmer language support. And to extend our reach, we also decide to host our website. And we also have a feature called a dynamic thumbnail generator, because as you may know, our platform is a tick-based platform. So when we share it on other platforms such as Facebook, it will display only a title and a description, and we don't want that at all. So we come up with a feature that called a dynamic thumbnail generator. This will generate an image for every post on our platform. Another one is scrollable for other platforms such as Google. This is very helpful for those who doesn't know SERSITY at all. They just go to Google and search for their answer. And there is a chance that our SERSITY website will be listed on Google as well. So this will help them next time they want to find the answer. And the last one is a progressive web app. This will extend our reach to mobile user. Okay, let's move on to the methodology and algorithm. For this part, I will pass it to Mr. Kimchhung to present it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Kimchhung, and now I'm going to present everyone about methodologies and algorithms that we use in the SERSITY project. Next slide. In SERSITY, we use the Node.js as a base framework. And what is Node.js? Node.js is a React.js framework that involves functionalities such as website rendering and generate static websites for web application. This slide. The technologies that we are using are TypeScript, follows GraphQL, Prisma, PostgreSQL, and the basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Next slide. SERSITY provides an encrypted chat feature which allows users to communicate privately with another student or teacher, either as a group or individuals. Encrypted chat is simply just a chat where all the messages are encrypted in our database. That means no one can read it. The purpose of this is to have confidentiality in terms of security and to protect user privacy in our system. The message is not just protected from the outsider, but also protected from the internal report as well. In short, only those who have the right to read it can access it. In the figure show that we have how we secure the chat message through the encryption using AES algorithm. Next slide. SERSITY also has implemented PWS, which is a progressive web app, a function that allows users to convert our website into an application. Next slide. If you go to the browser of any device and find an option called Add to Home Screen and click it, the browser of the device will convert the website into an app with a logo automatically. But this one is dynamic thumbnail generator. Before sharing, SERSITY contains good information. Is people cannot find it, it's still utilized. Despite that, SERSITY need to integrate a share function that allows users to share content to the other platforms such as Facebook. However, most of the platform requires a thumbnail picture for sharing, but SERSITY is text-based content, so SERSITY need to get an image for each post and not slow the user while creating the post. This function only triggers when the other platforms such as Facebook want to display thumbnail on their website. The thumbnails was generated by using properties, which is an API for controlling Chromium browser. So properties run Chromium in the background and add HTML content on it, then screenshot it as a thumbnail. And finally, it returns the thumbnail to the client. For searching, SERSITY use footage search for searching. This function requires setup beforehand when every time user create a post. It automatically segments the post title and content, then put it into the database. So when user search post with a keyword, the system will also segment the word into array form. Then the system send array to Progress SQL database. It will run through the database to find the best match for the keyword. It will return an array of posts to the server and send it to the client. Let's talk about the enhanced hot algorithm, which is involved with from the hot algorithm originally developed by Reddit. This algorithm decides which information should be on the front page based on its age, votes, and author reputation. The first figure is visualization of the posts that have the same score but different age. As you can see, this how we age. There are 5 hours, 10 hours, until 100 hours. And the graph shows how the post impact its scores. The second figure is a visualization of the post have the same age but different in the score. And the last figure shows the score of the post without an algorithm. As you can see, the graph score is so far different from the two above. The first one is the enhanced algorithm in decoding using SQL language. In every 10 minutes, our server executes this SQL script to recalculate all the post score. The second one is the original hot algorithms in mathematics. This slide. For user ranking system, SERSITY determines user ranking through the user ranking algorithm. It simply takes the number of upvotes that the user receives minus the number of downvotes. After the user gets the score, then it takes the condition of the score as this table. You can see we have 7 ranks: beginner, pepper, elite, legend, hero, god, and purity. For this part, I will pass it to Mr. Lymeng.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Kimchhung. So moving on to the next part is the UI UI design. Okay. So basically, for the first step that we need to do is to choose the right color for our UI UI design. So after research and discussion, we have come up with a teal color that we have chosen to be as our primary color because it represents trust and dependability. And the red color is chosen to be our secondary color because it represents danger and avoidability. So user can find the red color only in some part in our website, such as the delete button or the report or the deactivate account button. And moreover, for our overall design, we always keep in mind that simple is beautiful. So because of this reward, it is the key for us to design a simple design UI, but beautiful. Moreover, in order to enhance our website to the user, we also decide on the 3 criteria, including the readability. So SERSITY is like a book. The more you read, the more you learn. So the best way to increase knowledge is to read on SERSITY. As a result, the readability on the platform is really essential. According to the study, the horizontal of the reading box should not be more than 700 pixels and less than 500 pixels. In addition, the word in one line should be between 45 words to 75 words. Longer width lead reader to move a lot of eye movement, which can be exhausting. Another credibility to be considered is the usability of SERSITY. So usability is a way to make user interact with website easily and efficiently. SERSITY has a principle that minimizes the process of achieving a goal. So, for example, user can just click one click on the post. Moreover, each post on the homepage contain either a best answer or a comment input, which allow the user to directly comment on the post, without having to click on the post. On the other hand, there are several global functions that's implemented on our website, such as changing page, search input, setting, login or sign up, and changing language button, which are accessible for all the page within one click, except the login page. Last but not least, the accessibility of SERSITY. Accessibility is a way to make users satisfactorily interact with a website, which means that all the function and interactable elements should be clear and understandable. For example, upvote and downvote on the post box. So in order to make I want to see more detail about our website, please my team would like to demonstrate the demo for everyone. So Limhorng, please start.
Thank you, Lymeng. Let me demo our website. So this is how our website look like on the front page. And as you can see, I already logged in. So let me share you another screen that show the not logged in one. Okay. So this is how it looks like without logging in on our website. So the first thing you might want to do is to create an account. So you have to click here, sign up here. And there are two ways to create an account on our website. The first one is manually, and another one is automatically. And we suggest you to choose the second option. And then after you log in, it will display like this. Yes. So there, as you can see, there are search function, there are changing language function, there are dark mode and light mode as well. As you can see here, this is in Khmer language, this is in English language, and this is dark mode. So so let me create a post to show you how it works. So let's say I want to find a place to park my motor, and let me put some short description in here. Okay. So you might want to add a text to tell the reader briefly about your content. For example, I want to put it a general question. And then there is another option called anonymous mode. This will allow you to post the question without revealing your identity. For example, let me turn it on and then click publish. This is how it looks like when you post on our website. And then if you want to comment on it, you can just click type, let's say hello. Yes, then it will display like this. Okay. The next thing is chat. You also can chat to any user on our platform by adding a new people to the list. Let's say add my friend here. And you can just click add. Since I already add him, and will display here. Let me chat to him real quick. Let's say hello. By the way, this is a real chat, which means that if other user they open the browser or open our website, they will get notified immediately after I chatted to him. And another one is drafting. This will allow you to draft your question if you are not ready to post your question. And another one is save, which means that you can save. For example, you find this content is useful and you want to save for later, then you can just click here and then it will go to this save here. Okay. And let's say you want to follow this person because you think that this person is post only useful content. So you can just click on him and then you click follow here. Then every time this user posts a content, you will get notified by notification. You also can search for the answer as well without having to add another question. Like for example, I say for a university here. Then it will display all the information that related with the keyword university. For example, here recommend university for major business, something like that. Another one is the mobile mode. Our website is also responsive, which means that we can use in a mobile as well. Here, as you can see, it's very friendly and usable. Yeah. So I think this is it for our demo. If you have any question, you can ask us now. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Wong, for your presentation. So now it's Q&A session. So please drop a question if you have any, or you can turn on your mic and ask our speaker directly. So if there is no question from the audience, I would like to ask you a question, Wong. So there are many possibilities and different things, different projects that you could work on. So why did you choose this particular project?
Okay, that's a good question. The reason why I choose this project because I love using Reddit. I love like a platform where people can share different opinion and without like anybody judge each other or something like that. And for in Cambodia, like there is no such a platform for that. There is only like for like Facebook, they can post a photo and then they can just compliment it. But there is no such a platform that can that allow user to discuss on a certain topic that are very useful to student or something like that. Yeah.
Understood. Well, so while you were working on this project, I'm sure there might be a few obstacles. So did you face any challenges while working on this?
Yes, there are a lot of challenges, and the biggest one is we choose a new technology to implement this website, which is Next.js, and currently this Next.js is also just come out a few years ago, and the document is hardly to be found in on Google. So sometimes we have to figure out and play around with the code by ourselves to make it work. So this is the really biggest challenge of our project.
I see. I have tried to check your website on Google, and it's really good. I will try to use it. So I'm sure the audience are inspired to create their own project just like you did, and the audience would want to work on their own project in the future. So can you give us some tips to people to do this kind of project? What tips could you give them?
For the advice here is just the first thing is you have to start it. You don't have to like take time research. Take too much time into research. You have to start it right away, and then just even though you don't know the way, just do it. Then when you met an obstacle or a problem, you can just Google it, or you can ask your senior or the one who know the solution, and just keep doing it. Yeah, that is for me. And Mr. Kimchhung and Lymeng, do you have any tip and advice to student?
For me is that before implement this project, I also have plans, but not every plan is going to work. So we try to implement this project as much as possible, and when we facing many challenges, and we try to show it's on the way. That is much better. That is from me.
Yes. Oh, okay. Okay. For me, just like Limhorng said, yeah, you don't have to think too much. You don't have to consider too much about the criticism or the hater. You just have to start to do it. So when you get to start to do the project, you might think of other way to make it run or to make it more like better than this. So yeah, yes, just do it. Don't think too much. Thank you. That's it for me.
Thank you, Wong, for your elaborated answers. So now, the audience, do you have any questions to ask our speakers? Please drop your question in the chat box, or you can raise your hand.
If you have any question, you can just chat here and don't be shy and ask, and we will try to answer your question.
We'll wait for a few minutes for the audience. Maybe they're typing the answer down.
Yeah.
Oh, so can I ask you one more question regarding this project? So who is your target user? Are you targeting students or like general citizen? Like that?
For now, we target all the students. Not all the students. We target a high school student and university student. These are the only two that we target right now.
Yes, because the content, like the most content of on the website is to focus on the general knowledge or and the useful information or the like academical information. So yes, the main target is the student from high school to university because those content might help answer their question. Yes.
Understood, Mom. I'm sure the website will help them greatly because when I was in grade 12, I have a lot of questions regarding what university to choose, what major to choose, and I have no one to ask. So I think this platform is really good for high school students to, if they want to ask their seniors or ask someone for their opinion, for their experience, something like that.
Yes, sure.
So I think the audience, do you have any more questions?
I got a question from Sambatsrai. In order to maintain the platform, you need to pay. So is there any plan for revenue from the website? Yes, we do have a plan for that, and I will allow Mr. Lymeng to answer this question.
So talking about our revenue stream, we have three sources. We can earn the money from these three sources. So first of all, we can earn from the advertisement for sure. But the advertisement, we also limited it by like try to limit it less as possible because as you may know that this is the education website. So we if there is less advertisement, there will be no distraction to the reader. So yes, advertisement is the first target revenue for us. And another one is the partnership with university or company. So for example, if like Paragon University, they want to be a partner with us. So they pay us for an amount, and we receive the information from the university or the announcement from them, and we post it on our website, so that the user or the reader will come to use our website, can see those information from those university. So one more revenue stream is from rewarding system. So we have another feature on our website is the rewarding system. It is a feature that allow user to buy gift from our website to give it to another user who they think that they are useful, or they share or contribute a lot on this website. So for example, I think that this account, Sir Hope Fang, is really helpful user. He share a lot of knowledge, or share a lot of useful information. So I want to give them. So I need to buy something, or buy the reward from our website and then give to him. Yes, that are the three ways that we could earn money from. Okay, any more questions?
Does anyone have any other questions? Well, so how is the progress of your projects now? Do you think in the future more people will be interested and use this website?
Yes, yes, hopefully, yeah. We also have a team that not just 3 of us. We have like 5 more members that working on it. Most of them are marketing, like they in marketing. So I think they will figure out something out to make this website reach more and more users. Yeah. And the progress of the project, in a technical side, we're still working on it. Like every week, we keep working on it to make this website more stable and more usable. Yeah.
Thank you, Wong, for your answer. I mean, I'm sure the website would receive a lot more user in the futures because of the special functions that it has. So now, the audience, do you have any other questions? Okay. Look like the audience have fully understood everything. So if you don't have any more questions, we have come to the end of this session. So thank you, Wong, for presenting your projects today. And on the behalf of the ICT faculty, thank you for making time in your busy schedule to join us here this afternoon. Okay, then
Yes.
have quiz.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. I would like to inform you that our next session will start at 3:05. There will be a presentation from another group of senior students of our Paragon University. Thank you so much for today, Wong.
Okay, thank you too
Thank you.
for coordinating this presentation.
Goodbye, everyone. Stay safe. Goodbye, Wong.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.